As the Married to Medicine reunion special unfolded, viewers were treated to a whirlwind of emotions, confrontations, and unexpected revelations. The atmosphere was electric, with each cast member bringing their own flair and perspective to the table. However, it was an explosive moment that left everyone in shock when one cast member was called out for what appeared to be an insult directed at Andy, sparking immediate outrage and confusion. The room fell silent as someone exclaimed, "What?" This shocking remark not only captured the attention of the audience, but also set the stage for a heated discussion about respect, boundaries, and the complexities of relationships within the group. The tension in the air was palpable as the cast members exchanged glances, trying to gauge the seriousness of the situation. It was clear that this wasn't just another typical reality TV spat. This was personal. The accused cast member, visibly taken aback, quickly attempted to clarify their intentions, insisting that they had not meant to insult Andy. They explained that their comment had been taken out of context, perhaps even misinterpreted due to the chaotic nature of the conversation. But the damage was done, and the emotional fallout began to unfold before the eyes of millions. As the discussion progressed, it became evident that the incident touched on deeper issues within the group dynamics. Some cast members rallied around Andy, expressing their support and indignation at the perceived slight. Others seemed hesitant to take sides, recognizing that misunderstandings can easily occur in such a high-pressure environment. The conversation shifted from defending Andy to dissecting the nuances of their interactions throughout the season, revealing how small comments could escalate into larger conflicts when left unchecked. The host, attempting to maintain control over the conversation, encouraged everyone to share their feelings and perspectives openly. This led to a series of candid admissions about the challenges of navigating friendships while under the scrutiny of the cameras. Cast members reflected on how the pressures of being in the public eye often intensified their emotions, leading to reactions that might not have occurred in a more private setting. Each person had a story to tell, and the room filled with a mix of laughter, tears, and frustration as they navigated through their shared experiences. Amidst the chaos, Andy emerged as a central figure, grappling with the implications of the alleged insult. He expressed his hurt and disappointment, emphasizing the importance of mutual respect among friends. His vulnerability resonated with many, prompting others to reflect on their own actions and words. The discussion took a turn toward healing as cast members began to acknowledge the need for open communication and understanding, especially in a world where every interaction is scrutinized and judged by outsiders. However, the initial confrontation still lingered like a dark cloud over the proceedings. Questions arose about whether the accused cast member genuinely understood the impact of their words or if they were merely trying to save face in front of the cameras. As the debate continued, some cast members voiced concerns about the potential consequences of such remarks, not just for Andy, but for the entire group dynamic moving forward. Would trust be eroded? Could friendships withstand the strain of these kinds of incidents? The reunion special highlighted the fragility of relationships built under the intense spotlight of reality television. It served as a reminder that behind the glamorous facade lay real people dealing with real emotions. The cast's ability to confront these issues head-on demonstrated both their strength and their flaws. As they navigated through the complexities of their interpersonal relationships, viewers were offered a rare glimpse into the emotional toll that comes with living life in the public eye. In the midst of the turmoil, moments of levity emerged, reminding everyone that laughter could still be found even in the most challenging situations. Cast members shared inside jokes and fond memories, momentarily diffusing the tension that had gripped the room. These lighthearted exchanges provided a necessary contrast to the seriousness of the earlier confrontation, showcasing the resilience of their bonds despite the rocky road they were traversing together. Ultimately, the reunion served as a microcosm of the broader themes explored throughout the season: friendship, loyalty, betrayal, and the quest for authenticity in a world that often prioritizes image over substance. The incident involving Andy became a catalyst for deeper conversations about accountability and empathy, urging each cast member to examine their own behavior and motivations. It was a powerful reminder that while reality television may amplify drama, it also has the potential to foster genuine connections and growth among those willing to engage authentically. As the night wore on, the cast gradually transitioned from addressing the initial conflict to reflecting on their journeys throughout the season. Each member shared insights into their personal struggles and triumphs, painting a multifaceted portrait of their lives beyond the screen. The conversations became less about assigning blame and more about understanding the intricacies of human relationships. It was a testament to their commitment to not only entertain, but also to connect with one another on a deeper level. In conclusion, the Married to Medicine reunion special encapsulated the complexities of friendship, the weight of words, and the importance of communication in navigating the turbulent waters of reality television. While the initial confrontation over the alleged insult to Andy was jarring, it ultimately opened the door for meaningful dialogue and reflection. The cast members emerged from the experience with a renewed sense of purpose and awareness, ready to tackle the challenges ahead together. As the cameras rolled and the credits began to roll, it was clear that this reunion had left an indelible mark on all involved, proving that sometimes the most valuable lessons come from the most unexpected places. As the discussions continued, it became increasingly apparent that the fallout from the initial confrontation was not just limited to Andy and the accused cast member. The entire group felt the ripple effects, with alliances forming and shifting in real time. Some cast members, who had previously maintained a neutral stance, began to voice their opinions more vocally, contributing to a growing divide. This division prompted a re-evaluation of friendships and loyalties, forcing everyone to confront the uncomfortable truth that not all relationships are as solid as they may seem under pressure. In the midst of this emotional turbulence, the host skillfully steered the conversation back to the heart of the matter: the importance of communication and understanding in maintaining healthy relationships. They reminded the cast that while disagreements are inevitable, it is crucial to approach them with empathy and openness rather than defensiveness. This message resonated deeply with several members, who began to share their own stories of misunderstandings and how those experiences had affected their friendships. One cast member, visibly moved, recounted a past incident where a seemingly innocuous comment had spiraled into a significant rift between two close friends. Their story served as a poignant reminder of how easily words can wound, particularly when spoken without thought or consideration for the listener's feelings. This heartfelt sharing prompted others to follow suit, creating a space for vulnerability and honesty that had been absent during the earlier stages of the reunion. As the evening progressed, the atmosphere shifted from one of tension to one that was more reflective and supportive. Cast members began to acknowledge the emotional labor required to navigate their relationships, especially in the context of reality television. They discussed the challenges of balancing authenticity with the desire to present a polished image to the public. Many admitted that the pressures of the show often forced them into roles that didn't fully represent who they were outside of the camera's gaze. This introspection allowed for a more nuanced understanding of the dynamics at play. The cast recognized that while they were all there for entertainment, they were also individuals with complex emotions and histories. This realization sparked a collective agreement to prioritize their well-being and mental health moving forward, vowing to communicate more effectively and support one another in both good times and bad. In a particularly touching moment, Andy expressed gratitude for the outpouring of support he received from his fellow cast members. He acknowledged that while the initial confrontation had been painful, it had also illuminated the strength of their bonds. His willingness to forgive and move forward inspired others to embrace a similar mindset, fostering an environment of healing and reconciliation. The reunion special concluded on a hopeful note, with the cast united in their commitment to nurture their relationships beyond the confines of the show. They recognized that while the cameras would eventually stop rolling, the connections they forged would endure. As they shared final thoughts and reflections, it was clear that the experience had transformed them, leaving them with a deeper appreciation for one another, and the journey they had undertaken together. In the end, the Married to Medicine reunion served as a powerful reminder of the importance of empathy, communication, and understanding in any relationship, be it on screen or off. The events of that night underscored the complexities of human connection, revealing that even amidst the chaos of reality television, genuine growth and healing are possible. As the cast prepared to part ways, they carried with them the lessons learned, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead with renewed strength and solidarity.